Hey, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to react to 2 different story times in this video, y'all. So make sure you guys watch the full video and enjoy the story. And also, I'm starting a reaction channel pretty soon, guys, where I'm going to react to Darman and other videos just like this, guys. So make sure you guys follow it right now. So without further ado, get your popcorn, get your Takis, get your Capri Sun, and let's enjoy this story, guys. All right, guys, so the video is going to be right next to me over here or over here. I don't know where it's at, but basically, I'm gonna click play right now, guys.
Hi, my name is Haley and I'm from Georgia. I've always been a good-looking girl, even in kindergarten. The girls in my class
I ain't gonna lie, she is kind of cute, bro.
Especially Julissa, my rival since childhood. She was that rich and spoiled girl that everyone knows. How did our rivalry start? Well, it happened
over a guy
in kindergarten.
It's over a guy, huh?
No! Get your own doll!
She thought she was so cool, flexing her limited edition toys. You know it wouldn't hurt to share. You're mean. As I said that out loud, everyone agreed with me and called her mean.
So crazy.
And since then,
that's so crazy.
was always trying to get back at me. She always
so they hate each other because she wouldn't share toys.
You plan to? The latest edition of clothes, gadgets, and whatnot. But she couldn't beat me in terms of looks. See, I was the cutest one around.
Yeah, she is kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. No, hey,
her as well.
That's kind of sus.
My height was perfect and very mature compared to the girls around me. By 4th grade, all the boys in my class had a crush on me. But sadly, my parents didn't allow me to have
There's no way I just fell right now.
You cannot start dating until you reach high school.
It's for your own good.
So I listened to them. When I enrolled in middle school, I was taller than every girl in my form. So I stuck out. I loved the limelight. I was the most popular girl, much to the annoyance of Julissa. Her jealousy had turned into this mean girl whom everyone avoided. When teachers held her accountable for the tricks she pulled on me and the others, she used her father's position to get away with it.
My father is a senator. He can ruin your life. Now, Julissa, there's no need to get worked up.
So she got away with everything. But what good would that do? She was still alone. I was friends with almost everyone in school. The table I sat at during recess used to be crowded because I had so many admirers. I felt like some big shot celebrity.
Look at that weirdo sitting alone.
Weirdo is crazy, bro.
Come sit with us.
See, me personally, I wouldn't take that disrespect.
With the likes of you.
I had tried to be friendly, but she didn't.
Me personally, I would boom her.
Soon, it was summer break. I couldn't wait to get to high school and finally get a boyfriend. But then during the summer,
bro, why she so worried about boyfriends, bro?
I had always been
tall. Go get some A's.
But now I just couldn't stop growing. I was already 6 feet tall, and I
had to stop she growing. A giant, gang.
I was almost afraid
she
that
I'd
wake up one day and crash into the ceiling. One morning, when we were having breakfast, my mom shrieked.
Oh my God, Haley, you're growing!
I looked up from my cereal to look at my parents' horrified faces.
Yeah, come here, Jit.
And then I felt it. My legs getting longer, me getting much higher than the table. Mom, Dad, what is happening to me? They rushed me to a doctor who did some tests.
Your test results show that you are lactose intolerant. Besides that, all is clear.
What does that have to do with me growing?
Why don't you try drinking some of this milk?
He put the glass in front of me.
Bruh, do not make her drink milk. She gonna gain 5 more inches.
From everyone as I started to grow taller.
Yeah, I told you.
Make it stop. Help! When I stopped growing, I looked at the doctor hopefully. Is there something we can do?
Yes, avoid all dairy products.
My diet was restricted from that day forth. After some time, I could actually
she gonna starve herself, bro.
Stopped. I was 6'4", right before
6'4"?
As I entered the school
put her in the NBA, gang. Put her in the NBA.
But since I was tall, I got it easily.
Whoa, there's Sasquatch.
It was a boy called Darren who had always had a crush
cross that bridge, gang.
And now here he was making fun of me.
My goodness.
Yep, totally.
Haley, is that really you?
Julissa burst into laughter after seeing me towering over all the boys my age.
What happened to you? Did you go through a nuclear accident or something?
The whole school hallway started laughing at her comment. Even the people who used to hang out with me. And I thought they were my friends. I was super mad, so I walked
Respectfully,
away.
if you 6'4", you gotta go, bro. You ain't getting no boyfriend no more, bro. All your chances of getting a boyfriend are like just, bro. You ain't getting no boyfriend, dude.
I had told him to wait for me. Now was my chance. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Remember that date you asked me out on? I think I'm ready for it now.
Yeah, cancel that date, bro. It's not happening.
Quite a few inches taller.
You
than
6'4".
You? What makes you think I want to date you?
That was it. Everyone's mean comments might have hurt, but Ryan's rejection totally broke my heart.
Move over, freak.
Who did he think he was? I was the prettiest girl in my form.
Yo.
I was sure I would
My
get
teammate's a
boyfriend very soon.
hacker.
It was the
Bro,
beginning
building
of
with a
summer here,
sword.
so
Are you
cheerleaders
flying,
tryouts were
gang?
held on the very first day.
What the
I have
heck?
always been active and did gymnastics in the past as well. So of course I signed
Oh
up.
my
And guess
gosh.
who
I
else
just died
showed
with
up?
10 emeralds.
Julissa.
I just died with 10 emeralds, dude.
Giraffe,
Teammate,
what
hacker,
are you
get him.
doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Didn't know they were picking losers.
Oh, I've actually already been selected as the head of the cheerleading squad.
What the heck?
Dang, so
I
now
must
she the
straight
cutest
up
girl in the
coach.
school?
Julissa has never even been into sports. She
Dang,
can't
the
even
tables
run a lap. Why
turned.
did you pick her?
Oh, now, Haley. You can still try out for the team.
Yeah, my
Calm
teammate
down.
hacking, dude.
But
Hey, that's none
something
of my
told me that
business, though.
Julissa was not gonna let it happen easily. My fears were confirmed. When it was my turn, she whispered something into the coach's ear.
Haley, I'm afraid the formation won't work with you in the team. You're just
Dang.
so tall. We need the squad to look
She paid the
balanced
coach
out.
like 5
That's not
bands,
fair. I threw
5
the pom-poms
kits,
right at her
and
feet and
5,000
stomped away.
Robux
Who cared
for her
about
to not join the
cheerleading
team?
anyway? School became
That's
bored.
crazy.
As Julissa headed the squad, she stole all my friends. She became very popular, and she was acing every class unlike her previous grades. Meanwhile, I found out that Romeo and Juliet was going to be performed at my school. I was a good actress, and fortunately, I loved poetry. So I learned the audition lines by heart before going there.
Respectfully,
I was
bruh.
sure that I was the best one
She
at
might as well just
school
drop out, bruh. You
When
not
I went
getting
to
no
the
boyfriend.
auditorium, I saw Julissa was already auditioning there. She was just
He said
throwing the
aimbot.
lines with
He
no
called me a
thinking.
hacker.
I grinned at her terrible dialogue delivery. It was my time to shine. As I performed on the stage, I saw the drama teacher's face light up. I was nailing this. When everyone was done auditioning, she turned to me. This was my moment.
Haley, dear.
All right, Haley, this is your chance, Haley. Do not fumble it.
There's not really any Romeo candidates who would look good by your side. So I'm afraid we'll have to give this role to Julissa this time.
Dang.
Kidding me?
Julissa took
To
it.
feel down. We have other
Yeah,
openings.
go from that.
Perhaps
Go
you
from that
could be a
little kid,
horse
little boy.
or a tree.
Yeah, no way. Julissa smirked. This had
Dang.
been humiliating.
Julissa is
her.
real-
I left
like,
the
she's really
auditorium.
ruining
I
her
couldn't
life right now.
believe that they wanted me to be a tree. Like heck I would.
A tree?
I stomped out angrily. During recess, I even
They want her to be a
went
tree
alone.
during
I
the
wasn't
play?
used to this.
That's
While I was
disrespectful.
busy
Me
eating, I
personally,
heard someone yelling.
I would shoot up the school. I mean,
Haley,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
she's getting
whoa, whoa.
bigger.
Hey,
Oh
yo.
no, not again. At home, my parents monitored everything I ate, but I had just eaten a whole cupcake, forgetting that there were probably dairy products used in it too.
Oh my god! She's a freak!
I hid my face and ran out of the cafeteria. The constant bullying, the degradation, the embarrassment put me down. Before, I used to beg to be seen. Now I just wanted to disappear. So
Man.
I stopped dressing up.
You
I
6
started
feet,
wearing
you
these
6'4", bro. You ain't
neutral
disappearing.
hoodies that maybe
You can't
blend
even hide nowhere. You
No
too
one
big
noticed
for every
me.
hiding spot.
With my hood up, I could easily pass as a regular tall guy. One day I was eating.
She's trying to be a
lunch alone
dude
as
now?
usual,
That's
when some
crazy.
Mashed potatoes came flying right on my head. My hair had been ruined. I turned around to see that it was Julissa. Not
Dang.
wasting a second, I
Nah,
hurled my own food at her face.
you got
She was
to
angry
you got
as she
to
licked the
1v1
face
her.
and grabbed a whole piece of
Fist
blueberry
fight.
pie, tossing it in my direction.
Fist
I
fight.
ducked and she missed. However, there were gasps as I turned to see that she had just hit a guy instead. Like me, he
Aw.
was really tall. Probably the only guy taller than me at the school. I hadn't seen him around.
Oh yeah, it's
here
gonna be her boyfriend. That's her boyfriend.
Yeah, right.
He sat down on my table.
I swear some people are worse than animals. Are you new here too?
Not exactly.
Then why are you having lunch by yourself?
Because people think I'm a freak because I'm too tall.
They're fools. Ignore them.
He smiled at me.
I'm Jay.
We shook hands. Haley.
Jay.
For the first time, I noticed how hot Jay was. He had
Oh my
these
gosh, she a
eyes,
thought. She a
big
school
lashes.
thought, dude.
He was also quite thick. I almost drooled. We got talking. As he was new here and didn't know many people, we soon became friends. One day when I walked into school, I saw this huge banner on the hallway that said,
Haley, will you go out with me?
I turned around to see
Yeah,
that
follow
it was
the map,
Jay.
little boy.
You're the most unique girl I ever met. I wanted to ask you out.
Yeah.
So,
Big
what's your
W's in the
Instagram
chat.
Yes, I would love to go out with you. He was the nicest guy I had ever met. We had so much
Oh
fun
my
together.
gosh. Oh,
He
that's
and I
so
were little
adorable.
couple goals.
Maybe you should try basketball.
Jay suggested.
Oh my gosh, she
I
gonna be
decided to
dunking.
take
She gonna be
his
the next
advice
LeBron
and join the
James.
school's basketball
You not
team.
tell her to play
I was
basketball,
brilliant
bro.
at it. With me on the team, our school won cup after cup. It was finally the homecoming match.
Okay.
I was gonna take this win and become a star. We won the match, and I even scored the winning dunk.
Okay, she
I
dunking?
looked at the
That's
crowd to
cap.
spot my
That's
boyfriend,
cap.
but he was nowhere in
Ch-
sight.
yo, that's cap.
He must have
There's
gone to
no
the
way she
bathroom.
dunking,
I couldn't
bro.
wait to show him the cup, so I went there.
Nah,
Heard some
sign her up
voices
to
in the corridor,
NBA.
so I stopped.
Does she suspect you?
It was Julissa's voice. This sounded secretive, so there's no way I'd miss hearing it.
Not a bit. She trusts me.
It was Jay's
No,
voice.
they're setting
I
her
couldn't
up?
believe it. And were they talking
Jay,
about me?
no, we loved you. I mean, she loved you.
I don't know. She hasn't said it yet.
Then make her fall in love with you. Faster!
No.
What am I paying you for?
Such things take time.
Are you waiting
That's
for the school year to
crazy.
be
No,
over?
we trusted
Fall in love
him.
with you and then dump her.
All right.
Here's half the payment.
Bro, I hate Julissa,
Get the
bruh.
rest when the job is done.
Go die.
To my knees. My heart was broken. Well and truly broken. Jay had been in
Oh,
on it from the
teammate.
start. I should have known it was
Come here,
too good
dude.
to be true, but I couldn't let them see me like this. They would have succeeded in their purpose then. So I wiped my tears and left. That night, Jay bombarded my phone with calls and text messages, but I just ignored them.
He trying to set her up,
It
bro.
was time to focus on myself.
I'm so glad she
Showing up at
found
school
out.
Wednesday, everyone's eyes were on me. The way I had dressed, I looked nothing less than a model. Even my height didn't look bad with the confidence I was wearing. The outfit that I
Oh, she gonna become a model now?
really went with my long legs.
Okay, I like this, I like this, I
just
like
won the
this.
cup. I was the school star. Jay saw me and hurried towards me.
Where were you? I've been calling you the whole night. Did you even read my text?
Buddy, you thought he won't survive.
Go call Julissa since you two seem to be so close. I looked at him with hate in my eyes, and he immediately knew that I knew.
I can explain.
But I
Ah,
wasn't going to listen.
I feel like he's gonna turn on with Julissa and really like her. Low key. What do y'all think? What do y'all think in the chat?
When I opened the door to the office, I saw the principal kissing a man. I was
Wait,
not
what?
believed, but then I looked closely.
Saw our
It
principal
was
kissing a
none other
man?
than The senator, aka Julis's dad.
You'll make sure that my daughter doesn't get bad grades?
He mumbled between the kisses. Ew.
Of course, honey. Why wouldn't I want the best for my future
Dang,
stepdaughter?
Julissa's whole family's corrupt, dude.
Stepdaughter? What on earth is going on? And then it struck me why Julissa had been acing every class when she had always done poorly at school. Why she
Her
had been
dad's
named
been
the
with the
cheerleading
teacher.
squad
That's why she's
and
getting good
even landed the
grades.
role of Juliet. She was terrible at everything. No wonder she was getting all that because the principal had a conflict of interest. That was so unfair.
No.
I hurriedly took out my phone and snapped a few photos and a video as evidence. Then I quickly left. I'm not proud of what I did next, but I had to. Later, I went to the principal's office and showed her the evidence. You know what will happen to your career if this gets out.
What do you want?
I want the best opportunities this school has to offer. I'm not
Yeah.
asking for any.
Blackmail is always the answer. Blackmail's always the answer, Julissa. Or, I don't even know the main character's name at this point. I ain't gonna lie.
One day, Jane came to me while I was practicing my lines.
Bruh,
for
just
control
punch him,
exam.
bruh. Punch him.
What are you doing here?
Won't you forgive me this once, Haley?
No,
I
shut
really
up.
love you.
Forget it.
You don't love
I
her.
don't want to ever see your face again. Leave me alone. As I was getting out there, I saw a shadow on the wall. Someone had been eavesdropping on us, and I knew that
Really?
was Julissa. She had put him at this
Oh
yet
my
again. An evil
gosh,
plan
bro.
formulated
This
in
girl
my
is
head. It was
everywhere,
time for her
bro.
to pay. I started writing a love letter. Dear Julissa, I have always liked you. In fact, I tried to help you with the whole Haley matter just so I could get close to you. Meet me in the cafeteria during recess.
Yeah.
Let me show you just
Trapper.
how in love with you I am. Love, Jay. I slipped the note in Julissa's locker. Jay was a hot guy. I was sure that she'd been thrilled to receive his confession. I then went to Jay's locker and wrote a note from Julissa. Meet me in the cafeteria. There's something I want to discuss. And then I went to the cafeteria to watch the show because it was almost recess. The cafeteria was flooded with students.
Oh, why he following
The
me,
more
dude?
audience, the better it
Why
would
does dude
Jay
following
was
me?
already there waiting at the table. I saw Julissa happily making her way towards him.
Oh, Jay. I always
Oh
wanted
my
to like
gosh,
you.
she's such a
She said
simp,
these words
bruh.
quite loud, and
Why she
all
acting like
necks
that?
turned towards their table.
What?
I'm so happy you confessed. I like you too.
I never said I liked you. Now what do you
Ew.
want to discuss?
But earlier you.
I watched her getting embarrassed in front of the whole
Ah,
school. She realized that this was a
Julissa.
prank. Julissa got up
That's what
and
you
ended the
get.
room. Even if this was a prank, she had just told everyone that she liked Jay. Julissa was rejected in front of the whole school. This time, it was her who was in everyone's whispers. As for me, I used my condition as if it was a superpower. I got into beauty pageants and was named Georgia's tallest supermodel. I was different,
Yeah.
but I was also amazing.
Hey, that's a big W. Hey, yo, time for the next one. Time for the next one, guys. Oh, let me kill this. I know he's not trying to kill me right now.
I was always pretty content with my life. I mean, sure, of course, I always dreamed that one day I would get a loving family of my own, but In the meantime, I was happy living at the orphanage. So it came as a bit of a surprise to me the day that Mrs. Wilson, the caretaker, called me into her office.
Ruby, we have some good news for you.
I looked at her in surprise. Really? What is it?
We have found a family who want to adopt you.
I can't
Whoa.
tell you how happy I felt at that moment. It was the day I'd been waiting for all of my life. Finally, I was going to have the family
she's adopted?
I always wanted. Hey, you think
Yo,
that's
gang,
crazy?
where you come
Stick
from,
around
dude?
to the end of the video for
All right, yeah,
something
I'm putting you on the hit
actually
list, bro.
insane.
You definitely dying.
Mrs. Wilson told me that the couple who wanted to adopt me were coming the next day to meet me.
Make sure that you put on your nicest dress and be on your best behavior, Ruby. You want
Yo,
to
Chad,
be sure to
anyone
make a good
adopted?
impression on them.
Yes, Mrs.
Hey,
Wilson,
let me know your
of course.
experience in the comment section,
The
yo.
next morning, I woke up super early. I was so excited, I couldn't wait to meet my new family. I got myself ready and went downstairs to wait for them in the lounge. I heard a car pull up, and a few minutes later, the door opened and Mrs. Wilson came in.
Ruby,
Oh my gosh,
this
this
is
cat's a
Mr.
crossbow.
and Mrs. Thompson.
I looked at them shyly. I had no idea what to say. The lady looked at me kindly.
It's okay, Ruby. Don't be nervous. We're very happy to meet you.
I took an instant liking to her. She seemed so nice and made me relax straight away. Hi.
We would love for
Okay,
you
chat.
to come and join our family.
All right, we
to live
winning
with
this game, bro.
us.
We winning this
Would you
game, no
like
cap.
that?
These kids think they're good at the game or something, bro.
We have 3 daughters who are very much looking forward to meeting you.
Wow, so I'm gonna have 3 sisters?
Yes, you are.
That's amazing.
3
After
sisters?
the first meeting, everything
That's
happened
mad
so quickly.
females in that
Mrs.
one
Wilson made
house,
all of the
dude.
arrangements, and before I knew it, I was being driven off in Mr. and Mrs. Thompson's car to go and start my new life with them.
Oh yeah, you getting
As we
kidnapped.
drove
It don't
towards their
sound like
house, my heart was singing with
I
joy.
feel like something's bad.
couldn't believe I'd
Oh my
gotten so lucky.
gosh.
And when we pulled up to the front of their house, my heart leapt even more. The house? Well, not really a house, more of a mansion. Was
Whoa, they
really
rich?
Beautiful. I
They
had
rich?
no idea they were so rich.
Welcome to your new home, Ruby.
It's amazing. I can't believe I'm going to be living here.
Come on, let's go inside. The girls will be dying to meet you.
I followed Mr. and Mrs. Thompson into the house. When we got inside, a maid came over and took my coat.
Okay, having a
Girls
maid
are
is
waiting
crazy.
in the lounge, ma'am. Thank you, Daisy. Come on, Ruby, this way.
As soon as Mrs. Thompson opened
So they
the lounge,
rich,
I was
rich.
bombarded with questions.
You got adopted to the best family possible.
Do you like dogs? Hold on, girls. Give Ruby time
She
to catch
got it's
her breath.
3 sisters
I
plus
smiled at
1.
Mrs. Thompson with relief and
Oh yeah,
sat
that's
down
too
on
many
the sofa.
sisters. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
As we chatted
Yo, let
away,
me know in the
I
comment section how much
realized that
sisters
girls
and brothers
were
y'all
all
got,
really
bro.
nice and friendly.
Four
But I couldn't help
sisters?
feeling sorry for my new sisters. I mean, yeah,
Are they adopted
had this
too?
wonderful life in their huge house, but they were seriously ugly. You probably
Dang.
think that's a mean thing for me to say, but it was true. One of them had a giant nose like Pinocchio, and one had terrible black teeth, and the other had ears like an actual elephant.
Right,
Okay,
girls,
yeah.
I'm
She
going to
she
make
getting
some
a little
tea
out
for
of
us
hand,
all.
bro. You just got
Get to know
invited
each
to your
other well.
best
I'm
house,
gone.
your best
The
house
door
experience of
closed,
your
and I
life.
was expecting
You calling
the
your
girls to
sisters
carry
ugly
on
already?
chatting away like they'd been
I don't think I
doing,
like this
but
girl.
Instead, they just turned away and ignored me. I tried to strike up a conversation, but they just kept shutting me down.
You don't think we really want to get to know you, do you?
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we don't need another sister. We have enough already.
I began to feel really sad. I thought they were really nice and happy to have me join their family.
Nah, bro, you
but
was the
it
first one to be
seems like It
mean.
had all just been an act in front of their parents. I decided that it was probably best if I kept to myself for a while. Maybe when they got to know me a bit better.
Yo, my
then we
teammate
could be
gonna help me or
friends.
what?
But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. Instead, things got even worse for me. It started when I went to school. Mr. and Mrs. Thompson dropped the 4 of us off at the school gates.
That's crazy.
Now, girls, the 3 of you need to watch out for Ruby. Make sure to introduce her to everyone so that she settles in quickly.
Of course, Mom. You don't need to worry. We will look after her.
But once again, it was just a show for their parents. As soon as they'd driven off, the 3 girls just ran off, leaving me standing all alone. I walked through the schoolyard and into the building on the other side. I had no idea where I was supposed to go. I just kept walking down the corridor. I really felt like bursting into tears. I felt so
Dang.
lonely.
You was the
And
first
then
one to be
suddenly,
like
I heard
mean
a
though,
voice
for real.
behind
So
me.
like you kind of deserve it. Not gonna lie.
You are new, aren't you?
Like actually,
I turned around and
She
saw
blind?
a girl
Why
about
she got no
my age
eyes?
standing there. Yes, I don't know where to go.
Come on, I'll show you. My name's Diane. What's yours?
Ruby. I followed Diane along the corridor into the classroom. After that, the morning went quite well. Diane showed me where everything was and even asked me if I wanted to sit with her at lunchtime. Thank you, that would be so great. But when we got to the canteen, I couldn't see Diane, so I got my lunch and went on to sit down on my own. And that's when I heard them. The other kids were all whispering and talking about me.
Look, that's her.
You know what her sister said?
No, what?
The only reason she's so beautiful is because it's compensation for her being so dumb.
I all
What?
started laughing. I could
That made no
feel the
sense,
tears
bro.
welling
That made
up,
no
and I
sense,
quickly
bro.
choked them back.
L joke in the
How
chat,
can
bro.
my sisters be so mean? What have I
It's
done
not your
to make them
sisters,
be
bro. You
so
adopted.
horrible to me? I sat there eating my lunch and tried to ignore what I'd heard. But then Diane arrived and sat down next to me.
Yeah, it might never happen.
Sorry, what?
Well,
take
you
the
look so
bed, bro.
unhappy.
This is ridiculous,
What's the
bro.
matter?
I hesitated for a minute. I didn't know whether or not to tell Diane what I just heard. But then I figured she would probably hear it from someone else anyway. My sisters have been spreading some mean rumors about me. I told Diane what I'd overheard the other kids saying.
Just ignore them. I definitely don't believe what your sisters have said. I don't think that you're dumb.
Really?
Of course. Anyway, they're probably just jealous of your beauty.
I began to feel a bit better then.
They're jealous
Don't
of your
worry what other
booty.
people say. And anyway, you've got me for a friend.
I smiled at Diane. I knew she was right. As long as I had her as a friend, who cared what other people thought? So from then on, I just ignored everything my sister said about me.
Yeah, just jump out the map,
Of
bro. You
course,
know
they
you're not
tried
gonna win
their
that
best
game,
to get
bro.
everyone to
Like, real
hate me,
talk.
but they couldn't stop Diane from being my friend. She never believed anything that they said. Now,
Diane's a
you're probably
W
wondering why
friend.
I never told Mr. and Mrs. Thompson about what my sisters were doing. I know I
Big
probably
booty
should have
Diane.
done, but I didn't want them to think that I was being ungrateful to them for adopting me. And as the weeks went by, I just learned to live with it.
So there's
And
no men in
anyway,
this
I
story?
have something to look forward to. I joined the prom committee.
Oh,
and
gang
I was
got
busy
iron
helping to
armor.
organize
I
the
got
upcoming
leather
prom.
doo-doo
We
armor right
put
now.
posters out all around
Literally.
the school, telling everyone to get their best party clothes ready, as it
I
was
gotta
going
be
to be
racist,
the
right?
fanciest prom the school had ever held. Everyone was so excited, including my sisters. Eventually,
Oh
the
my
night of the prom
gosh.
came. I spent all day getting my hair and
No
nails done
way.
and doing my makeup. Mr. and Mrs. Thompson came into my room.
Ruby, you look absolutely
They
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Now have a fabulous night. We are going out for a business dinner now, but make sure you take a photo once you get your dress on. You
Okay.
can show us tomorrow.
I
She a
will.
model or something?
Enjoy your dinner. I took one last look in the mirror and went to my wardrobe to get my prom dress.
She a model?
As soon as I opened the wardrobe, my heart sank. Oh my god, no! My dress had been torn to shreds.
Oh, nah. Yeah, you gotta kill them
did this?
sisters. I ain't gonna lie.
I
You gotta
heard
kill
my
them.
bedroom door
You gotta kill those
open, and
uglies.
It was my 3 sisters.
They,
Oh,
okay,
Ruby,
like.
what a shame. You can't go to the prom. Bye. We'll make
Oh
sure
my
to tell
gosh,
you
bro.
all
Who was
about
Ember
it.
Kid in
That,
2022?
the 3 of
Like,
them walked
your mom.
out laughing as they went.
I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna say
god,
it, bro.
I am so angry. I want to scream. I'm the one that organized the prom, and now I don't get to go? I laid down on my bed and started crying. Suddenly, I heard a knock at my door.
Ruby, what is it? Why are you crying?
Mrs. Thompson? What are
Yeah,
you
snitch.
doing back?
Snitch on
I
them.
forgot my purse.
Bro,
What
when in
happened?
doubt, just snitch on
At
every
first,
single person
I
you
wasn't
see.
gonna tell her, but in
Snitching is the
end,
only
I
right thing to
decided
do.
tell her the truth.
At every
Oh,
moment.
Ruby, I am so sorry that this happened to you. I had no idea.
I snitch
It's
on all
okay,
my
it's
homies.
not your fault.
Well, it may not have been my fault, but I am going to be the one to put things right. Wait here.
She left the room and then a few minutes later came back holding a beautiful gold dress.
Yeah, come
This
here.
is the dress that
Come here,
I
baby.
wore for my prom.
Come here, baby.
I have kept it for all these years, and now I know the reason why. Here, try it on.
I put the dress on and looked in the mirror. When I saw my reflection,
Okay, that Ember Sword is
gasped out
actually so
loud.
broken, bro.
It's
Like the fact that I
feel
bowed him
like a
30
princess.
times
And you look like one too.
and did all
Thank you
that,
so much.
and he still got
Come
that
on,
much
get your
health.
things. We are taking you to
It's
the prom.
crazy.
As soon as I walked into the prom, everyone stopped what they were doing and just stared at me.
Ruby, you look absolutely amazing.
Bro, they
You, Diane,
capping.
you do too. As soon as
She
I walked through
mid.
the room, I suddenly saw my 3 sisters standing by the food table. When they saw me, their mouths dropped open and they gave me the evilest of looks.
What are you doing here?
Where did you get that dress from?
But before I had time to answer, they picked up some food from the table and hurled it towards me.
Okay,
Luckily,
okay.
I saw it coming
That's
just
crazy.
in time, and managed to dodge
They
out of the
threw
way.
food at her to just make her dress mess
stop
up.
that right now.
That's
Sisters
crazy.
looked
See me
behind
personally?
in horror. They
I'm
hadn't
handing out
noticed that
fades. I'm
Mrs.
fighting them,
Thompson
bruh.
had been standing behind me all the time.
What do you three think you are doing? I can't believe you have been so mean to Ruby.
They looked at Mrs. Thompson sheepily.
Her name's
Sorry,
Ruby.
Mom. We were just joking.
I looked at Mrs. Thompson. Thank you
Oh,
for dropping me
jokes?
off. I'll be fine. You can go for your dinner now. I didn't speak to my sisters anymore after that. I spent the whole evening dancing with Diane and having the best time in the world. I wasn't going to let my sisters spoil my prom. At the end of the evening, I tried to
Weird
find
up.
my sisters, but it looked like they'd gone home without me.
Don't worry, Ruby. My dad will drop you home.
Thank you, Diane. As soon as I walked into my house, I could
Get
hear
this
the
booty
voices
munching.
coming from the lounge.
I am so ashamed of you three.
I'm not done again.
I
Do
thought
it.
that I brought you up to be nice people. Well, you are going to pay for what you have done. The three of you are grounded for the rest of this term. You won't be getting any new clothes
Heck
or
is the
any money
term?
or anything. Do you understand me?
I opened the door and walked into the lounge. I could see by the looks in my sisters' faces that they thought I was there to gloat, but I wasn't. Please don't punish my sisters. They weren't being mean on purpose.
Nah,
It was
bro.
just
Forget
teasing,
them,
wasn't
bro.
it?
They ground them for
I
life,
looked at
bro.
my sisters and
Actually,
they
send them to
nodded.
jail, bro.
We're all good friends.
Who cares?
Really, aren't we? They all began to nod again.
We're really sorry, Ruby. We shouldn't have been
Nah,
mean
nah,
to
nah,
you.
nah, 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 nah.
Yeah,
You
it was
deserve to die,
bad
gang.
of us. Can we start over and become friends?
Don't trust them, bro.
You could forgive us?
I would love for us all to be friends, and of course I can forgive you. In the end, we became the closest of sisters. Pretty crazy, right?
Life was pretty tough for me growing up. You see, I didn't live a normal life like you probably did.
Bro, who is
I lived
he?
alone on a deserted island. I'm not really sure how I came to be there. It wasn't something I really thought about. I didn't have to sit and wonder about my life, because I had to spend every waking minute looking for my next meal.
Bro, you
I
really
couldn't
came
go
into
to
the
a
secluded room so I
supermarket
could just
or
really
get
bop you up right
takeaway.
now.
I had to hunt and
So
fish
crazy to
and
me.
eat whatever I could find. But before I go on, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification.
Yeah, man. Hit that like
or
and subscribe
you might
button
end up
right
living
now.
on your own
If you love
desert
your
island.
mom.
The first thing I did when I woke up every morning was go down to the ocean and try to spear a fish.
This dude got
It wasn't
lost in the
easy.
sauce,
The
dude.
fish
Now you better
were
get bowed
really
up,
fast,
gang.
But I persevered.
You better get bowed
and
up, gang.
sometimes I got lucky. I lived off wild berries and plants that grew on the island. Sometimes I would come across a bird egg in a nest, and I would cook it over a fire made from twigs.
Okay, he
I
hit me
had made
one
a
time with
shelter
the sword.
but
Look
it
at my
wasn't very
health, gang.
comfortable. And when it rained,
That is
the water would come
crazy.
running through the ceiling and soak me in my bed. Sometimes when I was lying there, I would imagine that
That's not
one day
fair.
someone would come and
He hit me
rescue
one time.
But of course, that never happened. I tried not to think too much about the future because if I did, it would make me depressed. Instead, I just concentrated on my daily tasks. One of my biggest concerns was finding fresh water to
Get out the
drink.
game.
One time I ran out of water and was so thirsty that I drank some water from the ocean. Oh, was that a big mistake. I was so ill, I just lay in my shelter for about 3 days. I honestly thought I was going to die, but I didn't. I knew that I had to find a way to catch the rainwater, so I collected coconut shells and laid them out on the floor. When it rained, they filled up with water, which was safe for me to drink. Sometimes I would see a
Bro,
boat
think he
sailing by
Tarzan
in
or
the
something, bro?
distance.
Like, what's
The first
going
few
on?
times it happened, I would run down to the shore and wave my arms in the air, frantically trying to get their attention.
Bro, acting like a monkey or something? Why he doing that?
So eventually, I gave up even trying. I would just sit and watch until the boat disappeared over the horizon. Life on the island was pretty boring. It was the same thing day in and day out. Get up, make a fire, go find something to eat. Come home, cook, eat, and sleep. I thought nothing exciting
Dang,
would
you ain't
ever
making no
happen,
money on the island,
but I
gang?
was wrong.
Bro, ain't
One
making
day,
no money, bro.
everything changed.
You ain't making no
Started out
Robux?
Just like any other day. I woke up as soon as the sun's rays
See, couldn't be me,
pierced
man.
through
You
the
gotta make
gaps
money
in my
every day,
shelter
man.
ceiling and began to make the fire. Once the wood was alight,
He ain't talking
I
no
picked up my
females on the
spear
island?
and walked down to the ocean. The water was crystal clear.
Couldn't
and
be
as
me.
I waded out to the deeper water, I could see hundreds of fish darting this way and that.
They getting
I lifted my spear into
enchanties?
the air and waited
They getting
for the
enchanted?
perfect moment
Oh.
to strike. But
Mommy.
suddenly, I heard a strange noise coming from under the water. I was about to dive under to investigate when I felt something wrap itself around my legs. The next thing I knew, I was being dragged under the water. I didn't realize at the time, but I later found out that I had been caught in a fishing net.
It's so crazy,
As I
chat.
struggled
How
under the water, trying to
I'm the
break
one
free,
off the map
I
right
suddenly
now.
felt myself being pulled up to the surface. I gasped for breath and was shocked to see a woman standing in front of me. What?
Dang, she bad.
Where did you
Oh,
come
yo.
I was sailing past and I saw you. Lucky for you, I'm here to rescue you.
Come on, W Riz right now. W Riz up.
I've dreamt of this moment for so long.
Oh my gosh, this is L
Well, it
Riz,
has
bro.
happened. I'm gonna take
What
you
are
home
you
and can
saying,
live
bro?
with
You
me.
sounding cringe
It was
right now,
all so
dude.
surreal. One minute I was all alone on my island, and the next I was.
And now you got a
sailing away on
baddie on the
boat
island,
to
bruh. It's
life.
big game.
When the boat docked, I looked around. Everything was so different to my island. For one thing, it was so noisy. Everywhere was the sound of traffic and people. It hurt my ears. Why is it so loud?
What? It's not loud. It's always like this. Don't worry, you'll soon get used to it.
Everything felt really strange to me. I had never been in a car before, so the first time she started the engine, I nearly jumped out of my skin. What's that?
Okay,
It's
bro,
my
really
car.
Tarzan,
it's how
bro.
we get around in the city.
As we drove
Bro,
through the streets,
Tarzan,
I
gang.
gazed out of the car window, taking in all the sights. I couldn't believe how many people were around. They were rushing here and there like tiny ants running through the jungle. When we arrived at her house,
Don't try to
she
bone me, bro.
showed
You're
me
not
my
that guy,
room.
bro.
You can sleep here.
You really got
The
Fire
bathroom is
3,
across
bro.
the
You
hallway,
need
and
Fire
my
3 to
room
win
is
in?
the opposite end.
Are you that good at this game?
Take a shower and then come downstairs. I'll have your dinner ready for you.
As soon as she closed the bedroom door, I threw myself on the bed and gazed up at the ceiling. It was
Nah,
the first time in
Super
my
play
life
at that game, bro.
that
I'm gonna
I
get
had
Fire
a
3
proper roof
just like
over
you,
my
bro.
head.
Let's find out who
Is this
better.
actually really happening? I pinched myself to make sure I wasn't dreaming.
I'll take static.
It's not a dream. When I came
He said, "Give me
downstairs, I
all the
could see
iron
woman was
now."
in the kitchen.
Come on, your dinner's waiting.
Thank you, ma'am.
You can call me Mom.
It felt a bit strange.
Call her
to me to
mom?
call her that, but after
Call her
everything she had done for me,
mommy?
it was the least that I could do. Okay, Mom, thank you. She put the plate down in front of me.
Oh, wait.
When I saw what was
That's
on
like the
it, I
worst
was
type of way to
shocked.
get friend zoned.
It was a plate full of worms.
Oh no,
Come
she
on now,
weird.
eat up.
She
I
weird.
picked
She
up the
weird.
fork
Get out of
and
there,
began to
gang.
eat the worms.
Get out of there,
To be
gang.
honest, I was just grateful to have someone provide me with a meal instead of me having to go and hunt for something. I didn't question whether or not it was a normal meal.
Tomorrow you start school. I've called the principal at our local school and he offered you a place there.
Wow, thank you. That's amazing. The next morning, I woke up bright and early. I was so excited to be going to school. When I arrived at the school gates, the principal was waiting to meet me.
You must be Tom. Welcome to our school.
Thank you, sir. Standing beside the principal was a boy about my age.
This is Adam. He is going to show you around.
Hi, Adam.
Hi, Tom.
Adam.
Come with me.
Adam was really nice to me. I'd never had a friend before, so it felt really good to have someone to laugh and joke with.
So, you really lived on an island all by yourself?
Yes, I did.
Wow, that's so cool. I wish I could live on a desert island.
It can get pretty boring being on your own, though.
Yeah, but I bet it was so much fun.
I guess so.
That's the bell for class. Meet me at the canteen and we will have lunch together.
Okay. The morning flew by, and before I knew it, it was time for lunch. My mom had packed me a lunchbox, so I took it out of my bag and went to meet Adam.
Here, Tom, over here.
I went to join Adam at his table. There were already a few other kids sitting there. They were all munching away on sandwiches and pieces of fruit.
Okay,
I was excited
are they
to
eating
see
real
what
food?
My mom had put in my lunchbox for me.
Oh no,
But
she's
when
gonna
I
put
opened the
worms.
box, all that
Okay,
was
she's
inside
weird,
was
dude.
worms.
You gotta get out of there, bro. That's
The
not
only
your
kid I
mom,
saw
gang.
was in my box
She an
and
alien, bro.
stared. One of the girls let out an almighty scream.
Why have you got worms for your lunch?
I was confused and didn't know what to say. Luckily, Adam saw my face and jumped in.
It's just a prank. Of course he doesn't eat worms.
I gave Adam a grateful look and whispered, "Thank you."
Humans don't eat worms, you know?
I was so confused.
Not yet.
People didn't eat worms.
Your
Why
mama
had my
alien,
mom
gang.
given them to me? She must have known that everyone would freak out when they saw them. Why would she do that to me? As soon as I got home from school, I went and confronted my mom. Why did you give me worms for my lunch? People here don't eat worms. As soon as I had finished speaking, a strange look came over her face and she started acting really deranged.
You're a fish. I caught you in a net, so you must be a fish. And
You're a
fish eat
fish?
worms.
But I'm not a fish. I'm a
What?
boy.
Of course you're a fish. You were in the water and I caught you in my
Yo,
net.
what?
As I sat there listening to her ranting, I realized that she was obviously crazy. I knew that I had
Gang,
no
what you
choice.
talking about?
I had to get away from her.
He is not no fish, bro. What you talking about, bro?
I stood up and ran to the front door.
Where are you going? Come back, my little fish.
That was the final straw.
Oh no, she's crazy.
I ran out of the house
Get out of
as
there, gang.
fast as I could.
Get out of there, bro.
I had to get away from
You got
I
to
ran
go,
towards the
bro.
boat, her chasing after me. But
She
I
think
was
you a
younger and
mermaid or
faster than
something,
her.
bro.
I managed to get onto her boat and start the engine before she reached the port. As I sailed out of the port,
That's
I
crazy.
could see her jumping onto another boat.
Oh, she
And before
crazy,
long,
bro.
She was following
She about
me.
to chop you up and eat you
my
then.
God, she's crazy.
She releasing you a fish, she gonna kill you,
really
bro.
Scared. I didn't know what she was capable of doing. I pushed the boat to its limit, but it was no use.
That's
Her
crazy.
boat was bigger and faster, and within a few minutes, she had caught up to me. She pulled alongside me and started trying to throw a fishing net over my head.
Oh, no.
What are you doing? You're a psycho.
Come here, my little fish. I'm gonna take you home.
I dodged this way and that, trying to avoid being caught by
I
her
thought
net.
she was trying to be your
told you,
girlfriend,
I'm
bro.
not
Like,
a
why is she
fish.
trying to capture
Yes,
you?
you are. Don't deny it.
Somehow, by weaving my boat from side to side, I managed to avoid being trapped in her net. Eventually, I saw my island in the distance. If I can just make it to the island,
Bro,
I'll
really
be able
thought
to
you tried to
escape
pack
from
me
her.
up.
No one knows their way around the island as much as I do.
Come on,
I
but
will be able to hide from her. As soon as my boat
how do you
reached
have
the
emerald
shore, I
armor
jumped
already?
out and
This
ran into the
Skyward
jungle.
stuff is so
I
dumb.
could hear her footsteps
On
right
phone numbers
behind
great,
me.
bro.
How is she keeping
On phone
up
numbers
with
great
me?
is so dumb.
I emerged from the jungle and ran to the edge of the cliff. Now what am I
Jump.
going to do?
Jump, bro.
Turned to face her.
Jump.
My heart beating 10 to
Jump,
the dozen.
gang.
That's when I saw it. In her hand, she was holding a butcher's knife.
Oh, no,
I
you're
was
dead.
terrified.
You're dead.
What is she going to do?
You're dead, bro.
Now that I've caught my fish, it's time to make sushi.
Oh,
The
no.
next thing, she lunged at me. I quickly dodged to the left to avoid her
This
knife.
is a
I
game
watched
for
as she
older
went
people.
sailing over the edge of the cliff.
Are they bullying over here?
I could hear
Wait,
her scream,
how do you
getting
even have
fainter and
voice chat
fainter
if
until
you're
it finally
7?
disappeared altogether.
They bullying.
I looked over the edge of the cliff, but all I could see was the ocean below. Phew,
Jump,
what
bro.
a relief. She's gone.
Do it, bro. Do
I
it.
made my way back to the shore and jumped back onto the boat.
Do
As
it.
soon as I got back to civilization, I went straight to Adam's house. He looked a bit surprised to see me standing in front of his door.
Hi, Tom.
Oh, no,
what are you
gang.
doing here?
Oh,
Can
no,
I come
bro.
in, please?
Sure.
He gonna try to
What's
kill you
happened?
too, bro.
You look as white as a sheet.
It's a long story. Adam's mom made me a cup of tea, and I explained everything that had happened to me.
Oh my god, what kind of person feeds a boy worms?
I thought everyone ate worms.
What's her
until Adam
accent,
told me
bro?
differently.
Why no, we most certainly do not eat worms.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't go back and live on the island by myself. Not now that I've had a taste of living a normal
There's no way I
life.
fell.
Of course not, don't you worry about anything. You can stay here with us for as long as you want to.
Really?
Oh, she acting
Yes,
weird, bro.
really.
She acting kind of
Thank you
weird.
so much. That's so
She acting
kind
kind of
you.
weird, bro.
Now, Adam, why don't you go and show Tom where the spare bedroom is? You should get some sleep now. You have school in the morning.
I lay on the bed staring
I
at
don't-
the
I don't got
ceiling.
good- I don't
And
got a
even
good
though
feeling
I
about
was
this,
so
bro.
happy to be there, and I was so grateful to Adam's parents. I couldn't help feeling scared that my mom might appear from nowhere, brandishing her butcher's knife in her hand.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Hold on to my hand. Quick, if we don't get out of here, you'll be swept away.
I'm trying.
I held on to Jeff and pulled him out of the sewer onto the rainy street. The rain
My teammate really just about breaking tier 1, dude.
muddy water away.
Are you serious right
We
now?
had no idea that today, of all days, torrential rains would come and flood us out of our home. I almost lost one of my only friends, and this was a scare I never wanted to have again in my entire life. This is just a flashback of my most awful moment in the sewer. My life wasn't always spent in smelly sewer
I was
tunnels.
watching the
It
story,
was
bro.
almost perfect.
I'm not bad at the game, bro.
Make
Come on,
sure you
up, chat.
keep watching to see how my perfect life turned into a life in an underground sewer tunnel, and how I eventually became rich and helped everyone around me. When life was normal, I lived.
That was the end of the story. All right, gang. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the story times. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I ain't gonna lie. Let me know if you guys want another version of this. But W story time today, no cap. I'll see you boys and girls in the next video.